The Ministry of Sports has agreed to increase the number of athletics slots available for Team Kenya to the 13th All-Africa Games, subject to the athletes meeting qualification criteria for the Games. The latest development follows consultations between the Ministry of Sports and Athletics Kenya after a protest by athletes concerning the selection criteria. The African Games have already kicked off in Accra, Ghana, and will culminate on the 23rd of this month.
The trials for the 2024 Ghana African Games finally kicked off at the Nyayo National Stadium after a protest by athletes concerning the selection criteria.
You know, I feel sorry to see the athletes complaining like that because they have really trained. And let's not forget that the government of Kenya has invested a lot of money in anti-doping testing and training. And now you're picking one athlete. So does it mean even the finances that the government is using is going to waste?
Athletics Kenya had earlier revealed that they were forced to only pick one athlete from each discipline for the African Games, a decision that was not taken lightly by the athletes. However, the athletes agreed to take the field after discussion with the Athletics Kenya officials.
Issue over here, because judging by the past and how things have been handled, I think now athletes have reached a place where they don't want something that's with mouth, but they want something in writing. So if something in writing, at least they'll have the assurance that this is way clear, that we can participate, and knowing that 3 people can be taken.
In the latest development, the athletic slots available for Team Kenya in the 13th All-African Games will be increased, subject to the athletes meeting the qualification criteria for the Games. The new development was arrived at after consultation between Athletics Kenya and the Ministry of Sports. In some of the races, Janet Njepngetich won the women's 10,000 final after clocking 32 minutes 52.74 seconds, relegating Edna Kibiwot and Rebecca Mwangi to second and third positions respectively.
Kitu yenye imenimotivate ni Faith, naona Faith anakimbia vizuri na wakimbiaji huko wana perform vizuri. Sasa hiyo ndio inanimotivate hata mimi najua nitakimbia vizuri.
Sprinting specialists Mike Makoba, Dan Kiviasi, Stephen Oluoch and Moses Wasike qualified for the men's 200 meters final. During the previous edition of the African Games in 2019 in Rabat, Morocco, Kenya managed to send 61 athletes who represented the country and jetted back with 20 medals, 10 gold, 7 silver and 3 bronze. The African Games have already kicked off in Accra, Ghana and will end on 23rd of this month. For Prime Edition, I'm Sela Onyango.